Hey everyone, it's Keela here, and I'm back with day 7 of the 12 days of Christmas Scraplifts on Scrap Squad. We're now over halfway through our 12 days of Christmas Scraplifts event. Now today's design is a wreath, and I've decided to change it up a little bit. And instead of using a wreath as my circle element, I had a look through some cut files that I have, and I found this Christmas ornament. I think it's a design by Paige Evans. I picked it up from the Silhouette store, and I think I possibly bought this last year, and I've had it in my library for quite some time, and I felt like this was perfect for this scrap lift. I have bought a lot of Christmas cut files over the last couple of years, and I haven't really used many, so I did want to try and bring in one for this page. Now the photo that I'm going to be scrapbooking today is one of TJ and Darcy, and this was taken on Christmas Eve last year. They're wearing their matching Christmas Eve pyjamas. I've possibly told them to act like they love each other so that I could take this photo. And it's just a really, really cute photo of them. We do have some Christmas Eve traditions, so I like to document what we do each year. I'm just backing my photo with some white cardstock. I do try to do this off camera before I start filming, but I must have forgot on this page. I have attached my Christmas ornament onto this gorgeous navy snowflake paper. This has to be one of my favourite papers in this collection, so getting to use it as a background is perfect for this one. Now I don't often use pattern paper backgrounds. It is something I am trying to work on a little bit more. And I think for this one it works really well. The cut file still pops off the page, and all the embellishments I add pop off the page as well. I have pulled out some embellishments that I plan to try and work in for this layout, and I've also cut this tag from one of the cut apart tag sheets. I mentioned in yesterday's video how I love the cut apart tags that have been in a lot of the Simple Stories collections recently. I think I do love cut aparts, but I feel like the tags are a lot easier to use. You can just tuck them in here and there, so I quite like that. Now I'm just thinking about possibly backing my photo with some pattern paper. I feel like it needs to pop a little bit more off the page. Because the cut file's white, there's also some, I think they're slightly off-white snowflakes on the background paper. I just needed something to break up the white a little bit. So I use this red text paper. You can't really see what it says once it's back to the photo, but I think that's fine for something like this. It's more the colour that I'm going for. So that's my photo all ready to add onto the layout. I'm just distressing the edges because this it's just something that I love to do, and I really like the effect distressed edges give to a layout. And I'm attaching my tag. Now the colours, I've kind of gone for a bit of a colour scheme for this page, and I'm picking out particular colours. I've gone for like the really light blue that's within the collection, the deep red, and obviously the navy and the white. So the embellishments that I've picked out mainly have those colours in. And I'm going to use this word sticker, which is from the 12x12 sticker sheet, and I'm going to use this as part of my title. Now in the original layout there's like a banner in the top left corner of the wreath. I did consider possibly creating a banner, but in the end I decided not to, but I do add my title up there in the place of where the banner will be. And at the bottom left of the wreath there was some like word stickers, and I've decided to add a cluster there instead, using this gorgeous little bear in the corner with his blue scarf on. I think I've tried that on quite a few layouts that I've been making over the past week, and I've finally got him on a page, so I'm really happy about that. And now I'm just I'm sticking down the rest of my title, and I'm using the tile stickers from the sticker book, which is an add-on. You can buy that from Rebecca's shop. I've linked that below. And I'm writing I think I write Xmas Eve, and then Snuggles is going to be, Snuggle is part of my title. They are cuddling in the photo. Like I said, I've more than likely told them to act like they love each other, which I do often whenever I'm taking photos of them together. They have a proper brother-sister relationship. They do nothing but bicker. But I know deep down they love each other very much. So I've stuck the tile stickers onto some white cardstock, and then cut them out. So they're more like a die cut now, and it's easy for me to move them around. And if I want to pop them up, I can do. If I want to stick them flat, I can do. But again, I'm also distressing the edges of these just to add some texture really to the page. So I've decided I'm going to stick those down flat using some double-sided tape. And I'm getting my T-square ruler out here to try and make sure I stick those down straight. I do eyeball a lot of things, but sometimes it's just easier to use my ruler. So I'm really liking so far the things that I'm committing to and that I've stuck down. I do want to bring in a few more things yet. I'm going to fussy cut out. I think I'm fussy cutting out. What am I fussy cutting out there? It's kind of covering it up on my screen. Is it possibly a gift? I should have got my layout out so I could see what it is that I'm doing. I think I had to do this the other day for a video as well. But when I'm doing my voiceovers, it covers up the bottom of my layout, so I can't see and what it is that I'm doing. Let's see if I can find my layout. Let's have a look. Yeah, fussy cut out a little present, and it's got the blue colour with a red bow, so that matches perfectly. I'm also going to attach into the cluster at the bottom. I want to add in some of the black and white snowflakes, which I'll do that shortly. And I'm just trying out a few other things. I've got a Christmas stocking which I'm going to attach to the right hand side of my photo. I've also got a few things stuck down onto some white cardstock at the top there, which I plan on fussy cutting out for extra embellishments on my page. Again, these are from the sticker book, and I attach those onto some white cardstock just to make them into a die cut. I can move them around. They're a bit sturdier than just a sticker. I really love this little red bow, and I love where I put it on the page as well. I think it just finishes it off perfectly. And they're quite simple to fussy cut out as well. They're not too awkwardly shaped. And because most of the stickers have a white border, you can just follow the border around. And my little bow goes at the top of my ornament, and I think that just finishes it off perfectly. I really love how that looks. And I pop it up on foam as well, just to add a few different levels throughout the page. And there's this circle here which says Merry and Bright, and it's in the blue colour as well with some red text on it. I do actually stick this down, and then I changed my mind. I felt like there was too much blue in the bottom left hand corner, and I needed some more red down in that area instead. So I do go to stick it down, and then I spot another circle sticker within the sticker book. Again, I do the same thing. I attach that onto some white cardstock and fussy cut that out. And I think that looks so much better than the blue one. now I'm just pulling in some word phrase stickers to see if I want to add any in. And I think I must have cut off camera here at some point just because I can't remember what it was that I was doing, but I think I maybe wanted to make some decisions, and rather than keep filming, I stopped the camera. And I found some hearts on the 12x12 sticker sheet, which were perfect to add onto the page again in the right colours. And I also fussy cut out a little house, which was one of the stickers. Again, I added it onto some cardstock and I put that above my title, and that was perfect to add there. And now this is where I've decided that I don't want to use the blue circle, I want to use the red one instead. And the red one just says winter wishes, which, obviously it's winter, so it works really well. And I pop that up on some foam and attach it to the side of my bow where I was going to add the blue one. I distress the edges of the circle as well. I find with circles, because I don't cut them perfectly, so if I distress the edges of them, you can't tell. So it's a little tip for you though, if you cut in circles, distress the edges, and you can't tell if you've cut it slightly wonky. And now I think my layout is now more or less finished. I'm just added in, I think the snowflakes, I think I've attached those down, they're stuck down. And now I'm going to come in with some twine for the top of my ornament. I couldn't just have it sat there on the page. It needed to look like it was hanging from the top. So I used some twine which has, I think it's got some gold entwined into it. So it's got a bit of sparkle as well. And I attached that through. I didn't glue the loop at the top of my ornament because I knew I wanted to add some twine. So I attached that to the top and just stuck it to the back with some sellotape. And I also add some twine through my tag as well. So that's my layout more or less finished. I really enjoyed today's lift. I felt like it's slightly different to some of the ones I've been creating over the past week. I feel like I didn't follow the lift exactly, more or less doing a replica of the page. I kind of put my own spin on this one a little bit more, and I really love how it's turned out. I can't wait to see what everyone does with today's lift. I can imagine we'll have lots of different varieties of this lift. If you do join in with us, please do add them to the album for day 7. That way then we can find all your layouts, because we love looking at them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.